All right, today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to ride a $10 garage sale bicycle for about 12 miles down the Katy Trail. I'm going to start here in Hartsburg, and I'm going to end up down at Jefferson City, just off of the Missouri River at Wilson's Serenity Point, I think is what it's called. But GPS says it's 12 miles. So yeah, this will be fun. I'm super ill prepared for this. I do have a couple of drinks. I've got a couple of Cliff Bars. I've got my phone. I've got a battery pack just in case because I'm going to be an idiot and I'm bringing a portable speaker with me to listen to music while I'm riding. So that'll drain my phone battery down, but whatever. So yeah, here we go. I've never ridden the Katy Trail before. I've lived up here for about 16 years now. And yeah, so we're going to try this out and see how it goes. So here's my setup. As I said, it's a $10 garage sale bicycle. I think the accessories cost more. The two bags cost more than the actual bike. So, all right, here we go. We're going to go do this. So we're at least 2 miles into this little trip. And this is what we're looking at. So it's pretty fun. My ears got cold, which that's my own fault. So but anywho, that's kind of where we're at now. Once I get to Claysville, I'm gonna stop up here. So I've hit 3 miles. So there you go. So that's what I'm looking at. We're not too far from where I last checked in. A little over 3 miles from the start here at Claysville. There's a Claysville store behind me. They've got great fried chicken. It's a pretty awesome little setup. It's pretty cool on the inside. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here on a bench. So far so good. My ears are warmed back up, so that's not too bad. Something's going on. But yeah, so a while back there we hit 5 miles. So per GPS, the trip is supposed to be 12 miles. I've set my little trip gauge. I can't even think right now. I set my little trip gauge for 12.5 miles. So at 6.25, I'll stop. That'll be my halfway point. Do a check on the bike, check on the tires, check to see how everything's going. Take me a little rest, give me a little drink, and go from there. Unless I find something worth shooting on video. But yeah, so far not too bad. My ears got cold, like I said earlier. That was my fault. But other than that, I'll just keep on keeping on, and I'll see you at 6.5 miles or 6.25 miles. We're just past the 6 mile mark, and just about the time you start hitting the 6 mile mark, just there from that outpost at Hartsburg, you start seeing some of these benches overlooking the Missouri River. So that's pretty fun. There's benches throughout the way, but there was just a cluster of them within a few hundred yards of each other. But there it is. That is facing what I assume to be north. Well, anyway, that's upstream. That's downstream. So yeah, so I'm here, get ready to check on my bike, take a little break, take a breather, because I'm not trying to kill myself today, like I said. This was kind of a last minute decision. I woke up this morning and figured, hey, I'm gonna go do this today. So yeah, so here it is. So far so good on the $10 garage sale bike. The brand of it is Next, so it is a Walmart bike at that. But oh, that's cool. Little muddy slide. That'd be fun on a dirt bike. Jeez, oh Pete, I'm getting vertigo just looking up at that thing. Alright, anywho, I'm gonna shut her down, check on my bike, and give me a little something to drink, and keep on going. There's a lot of stuff on this trail you can see. I hadn't stopped to take a picture, but there was a historical marker for the Lewis and Clark Trail. But it's pretty cool coming up. Got a cool looking bridge. It's really neat. I've never seen this before. I saw it on Google Maps from the overhead. So this will be neat. I think I see a blinking light up here. Yeah, it looks like there's somebody else on the trail. So try and take a picture of this, and that'll be that. Actually, I'll give her a stop right here. Listen to the brakes on that $10 bicycle. So that's pretty cool. Right there. Yeah, I know it's paused. Anyway. So I think up the trail there I saw a blinking light. Possibly somebody on the bicycle or running. Haven't seen too many people today. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to set this guy over here off the side and just check this out. This is pretty neat. Yeah, it's real neat. That's a big old bridge. And you got the Missouri over here. I'll have to see. I'll get on Google Maps later on and see what this little creek, a little river, little creek. See what the name of this is. Yeah. Pretty neato. I'll get a picture real quick, and then I'll keep on keeping on. Alright, so I stopped off and took some pictures. Yeah, I know, the workout routine. And I just figured out, oh, there's a bench there too. See, you can sit down, enjoy the view. Bus, a homeless person. Anyway, so I know what that flashing is. It's actually reflections off of vehicles, because we're just up by 63 almost. So I'm not sure where this is going to take us. I mean, as far as along 63, because I just made sure that I was able to get to where I was wanting to go to in Jeff City to get extracted. Because I ain't biking this back. I'm not prepared for that. So, alright. So, we're in the home stretch. I think got like 3 miles left. I could see the Capitol building just a little bit ago. In fact, yeah, I see it now too. But this is the most traffic I've seen all day. I just crossed 2 bikers, but this little road right up here bunch of cars crossing past it. But I got another neat little bridge. So, hopefully I don't get pegged. Alright, go. Crossing the bridge. Turkey Creek. Woo! Alright. Actually, Capitol building right there. So I'm very close. In fact, I may make one more stop just to double check everything. Grab me a drink. So, story. Last time you saw me, I was crossing the sign at North Jefferson. And this is how little planning I actually did for this. I just made sure I could get to a certain point. I could have had this be my ending point, because we're actually at North Jefferson. It's got a little stop here. Nice little pavilion. And then just over there is Capitol building. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the last 2 miles. But yeah, so I could have just stopped here, but oh well, and stayed on the Katy Trail. But I'm getting ready to plot out where I'm going, because I'm going over, see if it shows it here on the map. Yeah, Katy Spur. So Ashland, so Hartsburg, Claysville, Cedar Creek. Yeah, that's where that first bridge was, Cedar Creek. And then yeah, so we'll take Katy Trail Spur right here, I think is where I'm going. Capitol View, somewhere over there. Hart Creek, yeah. So here we go. Here's an actual map. So this is a map of the actual Katy Trail. So it starts in Clinton, Calhoun, Windsor, Green Ridge, Sedalia, Clifton City, Pilot Grove, Boonville, New Franklin, Roachport, McBain. It bypasses Columbia. So Hartsburg, and then Jefferson City. So I rode this little section right here, and then I'm going to end up right here at the river access point, because I didn't realize this was here. So poor planning on my part. Anyway, so I'm going to go over here. Give me something to drink. Have a little snack, because I've just got 2 miles left. 2 mile warning, 2 mile warning. So, $10 garage sale bicycle still holding up. So this is what I brought with me today. Cliff Bar. I brought 2 of those because I didn't realize that this wasn't going to kill me. I actually did a lot better than I thought, but it's not over yet. And then this stuff, it's really good. Typically I try to get the coconut pineapple, but this was all they had, so this is all good. So, all right, next time you see me again, unless something significant is on the route, you'll see me at the end. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a train going by. But I'm here. I made it. So 12.5 miles on the Katy Trail on a $10 yard sale, garage sale bike, Walmart bike at that. It's a Next. And kind of earlier I said something about the accessories costing more than the bike. I think it triples the cost of the bike, because I've got an LED headlight, an LED tail light. I think it was 20 bucks for that set. And then one of the cargo bags was $15, and then the other cargo bag, I don't know how much it was, but I'm going to say it was the same price or a little bit more expensive because it's a bigger bag. They're both Bell. So, but anywho, so I'm here. So I made it. So, just like anything, you gotta celebrate. So, celebrate with a monster. Wow. I wasn't gonna chug it, but I just want to enjoy it. So, all right. Some final thoughts. Originally, this was going to be a video about basically, can a $10 bicycle make it 12.5 miles? And it did. No issues whatsoever. So that's done. But this also was the first time I've ridden on the Katy Trail. A few years ago, 10 plus years ago, had toying with the idea to ride the Katy Trail, start to finish. Never did happen, but I started taking motorcycle trips instead. Rode out to Sturgis, been to Sturgis a couple times. Rode Tail of the Dragon. Rode Imogene Pass. Different things like that. So I've done other things, but my wife got me this bicycle from a garage sale for 10 bucks, and I thought I'd start riding again. And I've always been kind of leery about cheap bicycles, but I had no issues with this thing, none whatsoever. So that kind of goes from there. So we'll see if this turns into anything else. This may just be a one-off, or it could be the start of something. Who knows? I may end up riding the entire Katy Trail. Probably not on that bike. I'll probably invest in a good bicycle if that ever comes to pass, which I don't know. Who knows? But there you go. There you have it. 12.5 miles on a $10 garage sale bicycle. A Next bicycle, so it's a Walmart bike. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you later.